and good afternoon to you all, Freedom Giants. I welcome you all to the One Africa Freedom Dialogue today on the Resolute Woman, a Woman of Defense. The Resolute Woman, a Woman of Defense. I'm so humbled today as the President of African Voice National to speak on this topic and to also be the host for today's lecture on International Women's Day. Women are so outstanding, women are so amazing, women are so phenomenal, women are so unique, women are so on point. Women are outstanding. I have to put on point again. Women are just correlating with how things must be. There are new set of women who are rising up, who are ensuring the right systems to be put in place for the new world order we need. And I want to congratulate all global One of African Voice National who are playing the right roles and putting in the right keys for the change we want. The world has been polluted, the world has been corrupted, the world has been pulverized with so much social evils. And it's about time that global women of African Voice National rise up to redefine the systems in ensuring the global anatomy that we need. We can't correlate and appease and work in these mediocre systems. No, we want the system to be reset. And global women play a very quintessential role in the kind of change and reformation that we need. And today the topic is the Resolute Woman, a Woman of Defense. Yes, the Resolute Woman, a Woman of Defense. Today's topic will be talking about how women need to be structurally changed in their minds for the change we want. Women can't just be anyhow. Women can't be thinking anyhow. Women can't be behaving anyhow. Women can't be having any kind of disposition and expect the kind of results we want. No. Women must be on a particular path, on a particular trajectory, on a particular set, on a particular trail, on a particular dimension, on a particular trajectory, on a particular set for the kind of change we want. The journey that you are on in matters, and you must know which journey you are in. You must know which train you are in. You must know where you are going, and you must be on point towards getting to the end of that course. Freedom Giants, and today's message is to global women, to our women, wherever you are, as a lady, as a female, as a woman listening to me. I want you to really meditate on all I'm saying and take practical steps towards indeed ensuring the structured global anatomy that we want. We are here for a cause. We are here for a time like this to rearrange the systems. We do not settle for less. We do not appease with the systems. We do not correlate with the systems. We do not allow things just to be anyhow. No, never in our lives. We must be the agents of change. Remember, Freedom Giants are what? Revolutionists. Freedom Giants are change makers. Freedom Giants are masterpieces. Freedom Giants are making happen. And if we are Freedom Giants, you must know that you have to live up to expectation. Live up to expectation. So to begin with the topic, I want to first of all comment with the meaning or the definition of who a resolute woman or a resolute person is. A resolute person is someone who has an unwavering commitment towards achieving his or her set goals in life. Someone who is relentless, someone who wants to make sure he or she is able to achieve, fulfill his or her goals within a time frame. Not within just fulfilling it, but within a time frame. So in 2025, we have people who have set various goals. They were proactive. They set it from 2024 or maybe 2023, that 2025 they want to do certain things. We've begun January, February, March. Maybe you want to fulfill that target by August. Are you giving in due to the systems, or you're ameliorating the challenges to be able to make sure that you're able to get to the end of the goal, to make sure you fulfill the goals and bring forth the kind of output we want? We want people who are resolute. The kind of system we are in demands ladies who are resolute for the change we want. Now, you have defense, African Voice National. Women must be resolute for the kind of change we want to see in our world. We can't just be haphazard or be in any way and expect results. No, we must have an unwavering commitment towards the goals we want to see being in fruition. We must just be relentless about that. We must make sure that we are working indefatigably towards seeing to the end of these goals. That is it. That's the prime fact. That is it. We do not settle for less. We do not settle for any kind of mediocrity. We know who we are, we know what we are made for, and we plan towards working on this. You don't have to change your mind. You don't have to settle for 9 over 10. No, settle for excellence. Settle for the best and work towards the best. How many women begin and end? We want people who begin and ameliorate the challenges towards seeing to the fruitful success of their journey. Today, as I've said, we are in a dilapidated world. This world is in so much chaos. And we must know, global women, it's your day. We must know that we as freedom giants are born in charge towards ameliorating the challenges for the kind of change we want to see. And global women are there to bring forth an equilibrium, to bring forth a balance, to bring forth a systematic change. You matter. Women matter. Women are quintessential. Women are not byproducts. Women are prime figures in the game. So wherever you are, know that you have an agenda, you have an honors, and you must fulfill that honors within a set time, within a set framework. Yes. We dare not settle for less. Never. You can do it. You can make it happen. You can bring that agenda to fruition. Don't listen to people. Don't be moved by people. Of course, people will come your way. People will try to break you down. People will try to discourage you. People will try to create traps. But you must be resolute. You must be resolute. If you are resolute, you see the kind of success we want, and that will be a defense for the freedom we want, not only in Africa but in the world, towards ensuring the structured global anatomy that we want. So you must know that you are made for a purpose, and you dare not settle for less. What did I say? You dare not settle for less. Once again, you dare not settle for less. So now we begin. This will be a short lecture. I just want to just first of all bring one prime figure that I want us all to watch and emulate. For you global women, in your course of ensuring the kind of victory that you want as the agent of defense in being a resolute woman, I want us to look at Professor Nana Jane Opoku-Agyeman. Professor Nana Jane Opoku-Agyeman. She is the current vice president of the Ghana Anatomy. And she has been a resolute woman, and she is ameliorating the challenges for the defense of restoring Ghana and Africa's pride. Yes. She's the vice president. It doesn't mean that's all. No. She's now also in the agenda. It doesn't mean she's a vice president, now she's choked it, she's made it. No. She's now even in the battlefield, the real battlefield, towards ameliorating the challenges for the defense of Ghana and Africa. Think about it clearly. We're not in, it's not a joke, we are in it. We're not in a joking scene, we're not in a playground, we are in a true battlefield. And we do not look to the west or to the east. We must be truly, truly sovereign towards ensuring the kind of freedom that we want to see. I want freedom giants to be very, 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 very deep thought about what I'm saying. Deep thinking. Think deep about what I'm trying to say. Have deep thoughts about what I'm saying. We dare not settle for less. We dare not settle for less. Now, in being a resolute person, for the defense we want to see, I want to first talk about the first element I want all of us to watch and emulate, adapt, and imbibe for the amelioration of the global anatomy. First of all, you have to be optimistic. Optimistic. There's no way you can say you want to see something happen and you are adverse. You have an adverse thought about it. You think this may not work. You are double-minded. You have a wavering commitment or thought or disposition towards seeing to the fruition of that agenda. No, you must be optimistic and have deep hopes that this can happen, that this can come into fruition, that this agenda can come into fruition, that the fight that you are fighting will come to success, will be successful, will be excellent, will have a magnanimous end, would have the right expectations coming into fruition. You must have that mindset. Be optimistic. Be optimistic. Believe that it can happen. Believe that it can come into fruition. Believe it, Freedom Giants. Global women. There's this kind of unequal status that we have in our societies whereby men think that they are the only ones who are supposed to be in top positions and be leading situations and be ordering the systems of the game. No. Women are supposed to be in charge. Nowadays, you go to banks, you go to various companies, and in their boards, they want women to be playing tactical positions. Why? Because women bring a difference. Women are not by-products. Women are not subordinates. Women are equal. They are co-equals. And once you begin to put in the right systems, you see the kind of change that won't break. Rosa Parks, back then in America, whereby there was this kind of segmentation between blacks and whites, whereby blacks were supposed to sit at the back in buses. She was annoyed and irritated about what happened, and she fought against this. And through her, now whether you are a black, you are an African, or you are whoever you are, you can sit anywhere you want to sit in a bus. You must be optimistic, and you must fight to see that it will happen. Freedom Giants, women. Please, you must believe that it's going to happen. Then 2, now work on it. To push all your energy into it. Push all your mind. Push all your focus. Push all your inputs into it. Freedom Giants. Do it, Freedom Giants. Now, let's now box on into Professor Jane Nana Opoku-Agyeman. You know, she went to Wesley Girls Senior High School, a school in the central region of Ghana. Then from there, she went to University of Cape Coast before she went to York's. University of Cape Coast is also in Ghana, in the central region of Ghana. Before she went to, then afterwards, she went to York's University in Toronto, Canada. From there, she started teaching at the University of Cape Coast. And she said on countless times that she wanted to one day serve her country, Ghana. She was optimistic towards this. Now, when you begin a journey, it's not going to be easy because there are going to be people who are all around you and who may be jealous, who may be envious of who you are. It's not only people who are not doing the right thing who may see you as a threat. Sometimes people see you and they feel like, who is this person? You know, and they feel jealous. What is this person come to take my space? No, this person come to add towards amelioration, but they feel envious and they can try and do certain things to try and bring you down. As Freedom Giants, we must be very conscious about all of this and make sure we don't fall in any trap. At the same time, we have people who are doing the wrong things, who are involved in corrupt activities, and when they see that people of change are coming to the system, they feel threatened and will want to definitely bring you down. Do not keep quiet. Do not say, hey, we are welcome. No. They'll do whatever they can do to try and bring you down. So you must be very alert and very vigilant. Freedom Giants. Yes. Now, Professor Jane Opoku-Agyeman began her journey as a teacher in the University of Cape Coast, and she was optimistic of making impact in Ghana. And that was a very right ground for the genesis of her impact making. So she was making impact teaching students in the University of Cape Coast. Then she became a dean. She became a founding dean of and a founding member of the graduate studies school, University of Cape Coast. Before she also became later on a vice chancellor at the University of Cape Coast. This is right from a teacher, becoming a dean, becoming the head of department, becoming a head of the graduate school, all of that. Then she suddenly broken. Then she broke through to become the vice chancellor of the University of Cape Coast. She already had an agenda ahead to get to another level. Now, global one, there's one thing you need to know. You must serve your purpose. You may be working in a restaurant. You may be working in a telecommunications company. wherever your service is needed and you can be able to make impact, just make impact. You don't need to be envious of someone. You can be in that small corridor wherever you are and you could be making impact to the whole world. So just appreciate where you are and play your roles rightly. Please play your roles rightly. Play your roles rightly. Play your roles rightly. Please. So she continued with this. She was pushing forward with this. She was pushing forward with this. She was pushing forward with this. Speaking, going on conference, doing this, doing that, teaching here, going there. She became the vice chancellor. Yes. Of University of Cape Coast. And that was not only it. She also later on we're currently in Ghana. The current president of Ghana is Mr. John Dramani Mahama. He's been a president before, from 2013 to 2016. And during that time, we had Professor Jane Opoku-Agyeman being the Minister of Education. So just think about it. Just think about the amelioration. And she had loads of impact on the girl child, helping revamp low education in revamped rural areas, revamping quality education in rural areas, pushing for quality education everywhere in Ghana, pushing for TVET education. She was just a masterpiece. And prior to her becoming the current vice president of Ghana, she said that she made a vow that she would not want to only be the driver's mate, but should also want to her roles rightly, And upon becoming the vice president, she's still on course, and she has the vision to ensure women inclusion in governance, and she wants to see that the women are fully sufficient under her terrain, and she's behind the introduction and the implementation of a women's development bank that would see grossly towards the sufficiency of women, and not only women also too, but women in both public service, in the private sector, and women also who are low income workers, high income workers. You want to see an equitability and a balance in what that is going on, for the kind of amelioration we want to see in Ghana. She's such an amazing woman. So you must be optimistic, you must push forward, and you must continue the journey. Just walk that amelioration, walk in that acceleration, walk in that sustenance. You dare not settle for less, because as you keep on ameliorating the challenges, that's when more and new and complex and diverse challenges are coming your way. They are complex. It's not a joke you are in. The challenges are complex. They're not challenges that you are perceiving to come. There could be challenges that are not even in your thought patterns. But you don't have to give it. You must still have that unwavering commitment towards achieving your goals, towards getting to where you want to be. Now, Professor Jane Opoku-Agyeman, after her being the Minister of Education between 2012, 2013 to 2016, 2017, was the vice presidential candidate to Mr. John Dramani Mahama in the 2020 elections for the Ghana Anatomy, but they lost. But that didn't pull her down, and she rose up again to become the vice presidential candidate to Mr. John Dramani Mahama in the 2024 general elections, and they won. And now she's the vice president for the Ghana Anatomy. You must not in any way give in. You must even be more provoked more, to push more towards getting to your end. You must be provoked more. Yes, you must be provoked towards getting to that end, getting to that where you want to be. You dare not settle for less when you know who you are made of and what you carry. Dare not settle for less. You are phenomenal. Don't compare yourself with anybody. You are amazing. You are phenomenal. So this is a short message that I wanted to give to global women, that in defending, the defense is a comprehensive scheme. It involves restoration. It involves bringing back the right systems. You know, the systems have been polluted, they've been corrupted. In defending how things need to be back again, we need to be resolute. We need to have an unwavering commitment towards getting things back as they were. And it involves a battle, but you have to be optimistic. You have to make sure that you are pushing and you're accelerating, and you have to sustain the course. From Giants, this is a first phase of this. There's going to be more on this. Global women are of much priority to African Voice International, and we keep on talking with them. Today is just a short chapter for this, and we'll be continuing more in subsequent times. So I want us all to have this mindset to be resolute for the defense of the global atom that we want. We can't allow our children to be smoking marijuana, weed, to be involved in all of that. No, we must develop an unwavering commitment towards the restoration of the right systems that we want. And we are made for this. Global women, you are made for this. There are certain things that are on in the systems whereby if women don't come in, your uniqueness, oh goodness me, is quintessential towards the reformation of the system. So wherever you are, rise up, play your honors rightly, and let us revolutionize, transform, and change the global anatomy. You are made for more. Don't settle for less. You can do it. You are amazing. You are unique. You are enormous. You are magnanimous. You are just beautiful the way you are, and it's in your beauty is embedded in your substance. But until you reflect the quantity of your substance, we can't defend the restoration of how we want things to be. So if we want to restore things, we want to bring forth the right systems, then you must be resolute and indeed fight the battle through reflecting the contents of the beauty in you, that's your abilities and more and more. So this was just a short message to you all, and I want to wish all global women again a happy International Women's Day. I love you all. African Voices International, freedom in Africa. Bye.